Hello everybody. I wanted to do the too much information tag. I saw Colleen do it. I saw Stacy do it. And I saw Susie do it. And they were all very entertaining. So everybody said who wants to do it, do it. So I decided I would do it because I'm a little bit different than most people. My answers might fool you and they might not. What am I wearing? I'm wearing a t-shirt that says Oklahoma on it. Oklahoma football. It's bright pink. I have on old navy knit pants that I call my work pants. I wear in the house all the time. And that's basically it. I have on house shoes and white socks. Have I ever been in love? Yes, and the current love has been for 44 plus years. Have I ever had a terrible breakup? When I was a teenager, I had so many boyfriends. I was always in love, and I always thought those were awful breakups, but I guess they really weren't. I got married when I was 17, almost 18, so I haven't had really time to have any breakups. How tall am I? I'm 5'2". How much do I weigh? Too much. Do I have any tattoos? No. Do I have any piercings? I actually have one on the bottom of my ear, then I had a second and a third set, and I had one at the top of my ear. But the only one that didn't want to reject earrings was the old one I had done as a child. So I let all the others grow back. OTP, which I don't watch a lot of TV, and if I do, I watch a lot of what I call nerd TV. I love documentaries and the History Channel and stuff like that. So I do watch a few shows on PBS that I am kind of attached to, that's more like a weekly show. But as a whole, I don't watch shows. But I do watch old shows that comes on, and I think my favorite pairing of two actors, now this isn't a love thing, but this is two people that really can play off of each other, and that is in Golden Girls was Betty White and Bea Arthur. Favorite show, America Unearthed. My favorite band is Queen of all time. I love Queen. Something I miss going camping. When my kids were younger, we used to go camping and go to the lake a lot. And now we have so many animals we can't leave them. So we don't do anything but sit here and take care of animals. My favorite song, It's a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong. How old am I? I'm 59. I'll be 60 in July. My zodiac sign is Cancer. Quality I look for in a partner, honesty. Favorite quote, this was my mother's favorite quote, actions speak louder than words. My favorite actor, Morgan Freeman. My favorite color, red. Loud or soft music? I love classical music loud. I love religious music soft. Where do I go when I'm sad? We have a swing outdoors that I know in one video I showed George sitting on it and the dog going up to him. Well, that wooden swing out there, that is my place. That, or we have a dock that goes out over our pond. How long does it take me to shower? 5, maybe 10 minutes. But I am one of these, I know what I'm going in there for. How long does it take me to get ready in the morning? Well, I don't work anymore. And if I get up, like let's say on a Saturday, and I know we're going to the kids' basketball games, it usually takes me about 30 minutes. Other mornings, I don't wear makeup. I swoop my hair back in a ponytail, what little bit of hair I have, kind of in a little knot in the back. And I've been known not even to get out of my pajamas and just at night when I take my shower, put on clean pajamas. Have I ever been in a physical fight? No. One time I intervened with a guy pulling a knife and holding it to somebody. But actually it never turned into a fight. I took the knife from him and he backed off. And I was about 16 when I did that. Turn on. Wholesomeness. I love men that are wholesome looking, that act wholesome. Turn off arrogance and poor hygiene, and a lot of times those two things go together. The reason I joined YouTube, I was seeking wig support and ideas about wigs, and that was my main thing that I really started watching YouTube for. I had an account so I could see the occasional, my children posting grandkids doing something, but I didn't watch it much other than if they said there's a new little video up. Fears. Okay, I am one of these people that I don't have a lot of fears. That's what one of the priests that was one of my teachers in high school always said, that I wasn't smart enough to be afraid of anything. But I do have sincere fears for our nation and our freedoms. Last thing that made me cry was this weekend. My husband got his feeling hurt because our son forgot his birthday. Last time I told somebody I loved him, last night. Meaning behind my new YouTube name. My YouTube name is CINDYN, okay, Cindy in Oklahoma. Last book I read was the Odd Thomas book, the first one in the series by Dean Koontz. My daughter gave me the stack of all the books in that series, and I'm starting to read them. The book I'm currently reading, I'm reading it on my Kindle, and it's called It's Taken Years to Get This Old. And what it is, it's a collection of real short page or two little stories about things that happen as you're getting older. And then there is a little scripture and like a little devotional that follow each one. And it's not serious. I mean, the scripture is serious, of course, but the little story is humorous and fun. Last show I watched a documentary about the honey badger on PBS, and I loved it. Last person I talked to, well, I had written my husband on here, but it was my daughter. I just got off the phone with her. The one that's the diabetic, her pump crashed and quit working, and she was talking about that. The relationship between you and the person you last texted was my cousin. A favorite food, chicken fried steak with gravy. Place I would want to visit, well, it was always my dream to go to Egypt, and I wanted to go to the pyramids and see the mummies. I've always been extremely fascinated by mummies and artifacts and that kind of stuff. Last place that I actually was, that was out of my surroundings here, was Outback Steakhouse on Saturday. Do I have a crush? Nah. Last time I kissed someone, last night before I went to bed. Last time I was insulted. Okay, the last time I was really insulted and I actually spoke my mind and spoke back was last May, and I'll never forget it. My favorite sweet, flavor of sweet chocolate. What instruments do I play? None. I took several years of piano, but I have not played a piano for years and years, so I'm sure it would come back to me, but I've not played one for years. My favorite piece of jewelry would be my wedding set. My second one would be the diamond ring that my dad got my mom for their 50th wedding anniversary. The last sport I played was volleyball. I can't talk today. The last song I sang was Amazing Grace. My favorite chat up line. Okay, first of all, you got to know, I will talk to anybody, anywhere, anytime, pretty much about anything. And so when I chat somebody up, it's not like a sexual thing. It's like I'm visiting. So usually, if it's somebody I don't know, the first thing I say, where are you from? That's kind of what Okies are like. And Colleen, you're giggling right here, I know. Have I ever used it? Of course. Anytime I'm where there's somebody new to talk to, I talk to them. Last time you hung out with anyone was Saturday at my grandson's skating birthday party, and his other grandparents were there, and my husband, and my daughter's best friend and her children, and really and my daughter-in-law, of course, and had a good time. Who should answer these questions next? Everybody. Everybody. Because like I always ask, where are you from? I love people. And I love to know about people. I love to know about their experiences. If they are from a culture that is different than mine, I really get excited because I have a lot of questions. I want to hear about their food. I'm just like a little kid with my eyes great big wide open when it comes to people. I love people. So please, everybody, do this tag so I can know a little bit more about everybody. Y'all have a good afternoon, and I want to thank all my new subscribers. They just keep slowly coming in. There'll be a wig review later today, perhaps. Bye-bye.